Good afternoon, matriculants, and welcome to another rewind session right here on Matrix Uploaded. And today I'll be reminding you about data, display, and interpretation. Now, remember that in the last lesson, we learned about the scientific method in great detail. So think about this for some time. What do scientists do with all the data or information they get from the investigations? Well, they very often draw diagrams and graphs to illustrate any trends or patterns in the results. So, let's say a scientist wanted to measure the way a certain growth hormone affects the growth of a stem in diameter, okay? So she measures the growth in diameter of two different plant stems over 1 month. And one plant is treated with the growth hormone and the other is not. Now, at the end of this month, she has a set of results in a table, and she can see that the hormone-treated plant has actually grown more in diameter as opposed to the one that was not treated with the growth hormone. But by how much exactly when compared to the one that was not treated with the growth hormone? Well, this is why it's important to draw a graph to see where the difference is clearly. Now, you'll see on the graph that it shows clearly that the red line that indicates the treated plant grew to a greater diameter before the untreated plant does, indicated by the blue line. Now, the graph also shows you that at a certain growth point, the hormone could negatively affect the plant growth, as can be seen by the dipping red line right here on the graph. In the lesson today, you'll come to grips with the various methods used for displaying results and interpreting them. In your final examinations, a large percentage of your questions are what we call data response questions. Now, what happens here is that these questions actually ask you to interact with data that's either in a table or in some other graphic form. So sometimes you'll also be asked to produce a table or a graph. The more opportunities you get to work with this data displayed in different formats, the more comfortable you'll be with it in an exam. So it also helps you to go to your teacher and ask them to show you some rubrics for the marking of the graphs and the tables. So this is important for you to know what's important for the marks and what's not important. Remember that this lesson forms a foundation for your questioning in all the sections of the grade 12 curriculum. It is well worth the time spent dwelling in it. So until next time, practice makes perfect.